Okay, so I think that we're live. Okay, so I think that we're live. Just turning off the volume here on my phone. I'm reading the chat from the phone, so I'm just making sure that that's off. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get started. I don't know who else is here. I don't know if there's anybody like here. I can't see it, like Instagram allows you to see who's here, and I can't. So I guess I'm just gonna wait until somebody shows up, and I'll pretend like I'm doing something. Just kidding. I'm a hard worker. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Okay, I'm getting something worked out and trying to. Had a lot of. It's weird. I had a lot of difficulties with this one stream. A lot of difficulties. Ei, Matheus, cara, pô, valeu por vir, cara. Essa daqui foi meio difícil de arrumar, tava com uns problemas, mas valeu por vir, valeu por esperar ali, que eu sei que eu comecei atrasado. Obrigado. Bom te ver aqui. Meu áudio tá bom, cara. Tipo, eu tive um monte de problema com o meu microfone e tal, e eu queria saber se ele tava. Se ele tá alto demais, baixo demais. Ver. Ah, que bom, cara. Que bom que não tá ruim. Ah, eu achei que o meu microfone era de uma coisa, daí não era, e daí eu tentei usar o outro, mas era horrível, daí eu tive que reconectar uma coisa toda. Que bom que tá bom. Então acho que eu vou começar aqui. Acho que tá só tu por aqui, tá me dizendo que só tem uma pessoa, mas independente, eu acho que eu vou começar. Fazer esse. Ai, pensando em uma coisa para falar, tá, amor? Não quebrei nada aqui, tô tentando, sei lá, alguma coisa. Xavier Comic Arts here. Hey, man. Thanks for coming. I'm sorry that I'm late. I had some technical difficulties, but they have been resolved, hopefully, and hopefully. Okay, so I guess now I'm gonna start doing things. I don't know. Still not good at this. So yeah, so now you can see what I've been doing. I can't remember. Did I show you the? You said that it's no problem. That's good. Nice that you're not. It's not that big of a deal. Hopefully you can enjoy the stream. Hopefully it's nice. So here, man. Here's what I've been getting done. I already got these two. O Matheus perguntou se é para DC Fandom. Cara. Eu tô fazendo ali. Eu não posso ganhar porque eu moro no Brasil, então a regra não deixa pessoas brasileiras entrarem, porque, sei lá, é regra internacional, uma coisa assim. Mas eu estou fazendo aí inspiração, né? É melhor do que nada. Então decidi que vou fazer e não dói desenhar, né? Então é para DC Fandom. Xavier, I don't use Photoshop. I don't have Photoshop either. You know that I don't have Clip Studio for inking, and I also don't have Photoshop. I mean, it's same situation. It's paid, and I just can't pay it. So I mean, it's fine also because like the amount of coloring that I do is it's very small. Like I don't do a lot of coloring, so it's not that big of a deal. That I don't use because Photoshop it's professional level. Like Photoshop is the highest level of quality that you could get on a program. I think that there's nothing. Obviously, like Clip Studio is better for inking, I've heard, but I mean I've seen what Photoshop what it does, and it's a beast. It's it's the best for coloring, but I can't afford it. Very long-winded way to say I'm too poor. Matheus falou assim, cara, eu vi, achei essa regra meio estranha. Cara, eu acho que tem a ver porque a premiação para quem ganha é dinheiro, é $2.000, então daí deve ter alguma regra ali no Brasil, uma lei, né, no Brasil que diz que não pode receber em competições, sei lá, não vou fingir que eu sei o que é, mas eu vi que era alguma coisa, eu sei que é alguma coisa a ver com premiação, com restrições de premiação, era o que dizia no site. Então daí é alguma coisa a ver com isso. Mas pelo menos dessa vez eu já entrei, quando eu soube que tinha, eu já entrei ali meio temeroso, sabe? Eu acho que eles vão ter essa regra de novo. Porque eles tinham ano passado, porque eles fizeram competição ano passado e tinha essa regra. Então, pelo menos agora eu já estava meio preparado. Ano passado eu entrei ali todo inocente, pô, que legal, uma competição, cheguei ali, não pude fazer e acabei nem fazendo um desenho por meses e meses, porque eu estava tão assim surpreso que era desse jeito. Ethan B is here. Hey, yo, dude. Nice to be. Thanks for coming here. Sorry that I'm late. Technical difficulties. But I mean, we're up and running now, so that's what matters, I think. Maybart's here. Hey, dude, thanks for coming. He said that he loves the red on Batman. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but like a while ago, they released like a suit reveal kind of for the Robert Pattinson Batman, and he was in this room that was like all red, and so then when I was doing the flats, I was thinking that I wanted a way to make him pop because, like, I didn't do that much with that in inking. And so then I decided that I was going to have him be red, and that would make it, make him pop, especially because it's like referencing that thing that happened, the suit reveal. So, I mean, good day, like it. Matheus falou que eu queria fazer algo para competir também, minha expectativa estava grande. É difícil, sabe? Porque até pra gente, tipo, eu não preciso dos $2.000, eu não quero os 2.000. Não, eu quero sim, mas tipo, eu não preciso, sabe? Eu só queria fazer aí para ter a minha obra de arte assim apreciada e também para eles que eles mostram, né? Que no site aí da competição eles têm as fotos dos vencedores do ano passado. Então daí, pô, é um reconhecimento aí que milhares de pessoas, então é ruinzinho, mas acho que não tem muito o que fazer, né? Então reclamar pra quê? So I'm going to be doing the same thing as pretty much every stream, which is going to be switching between English and Portuguese because I have, I'm not even really going to say fan bases because I'm not that popular, but I have friends and stuff that speak both languages, so I'm going to be switching. So if you don't understand it, it's because I'm speaking to people in Portuguese or to people in English. So I'm not going crazy. Don't worry. So I just want to thank again everyone that's been coming to my live streams. Like I think that in this past month I've done, not month, but like past 30 days I've been doing more live streams. Well, I mean, this is my 4th live stream and I've done 3 in the past month, so easy math right there that I've done a lot more live streams. I enjoy them. Like, obviously, this one had the extra stress of the technical difficulties, but I still think I'm going to enjoy it. And I always enjoy drawing. Like, drawing is always something that's really fun for me to do. So I'm happy that I can do it. And I'm happy that there's people that want to, like, see me do it and stuff like that. So thank you to everybody who's been coming to these, or to people that is just on this one or just came to the other one. Thank you for the support. Really means a lot. So yeah, so I was talking to some of the people from Brazil that this is a piece for a DC fandom art competition that just like draw something that you're excited for in the DC fandom. And so then I just really want to watch. No, it's not that I do really want to watch a Batman movie, but I also did a poll on my Instagram about who I should draw, you know, and then I put like these 3 characters or something, and then the winner was the Batman. So then I ended up deciding to do the Batman because, you know, I put a poll up there. I'm going to respect the result of the poll. And so then, yeah, so then that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to be drawing bats today, and I came up with this poster, kind of like the cover says that it's a poster. And so then, like, I came up like kind of like a movie poster, you know, that there's like a bunch of different characters and they're like scattered around the screen, the poster, I guess. And so that's kind of what I wanted to go for, especially since this movie looks like it's going to have a lot of characters in it. So it seemed like a fit to not just do Batman or just do Batman and the Riddler, since there's going to be so many other important characters. I didn't want to leave them out. Felt sad. So yes, I mean, that's my inspiration for this. So does anybody do coloring? Like, does anybody like to color or like to, I guess, I'm trying to think of things to say. Like, I don't do a lot of coloring. Like, this is probably only, like, I don't even think I've done 10 full pieces. But I really like it, you know? And it's a whole lot of stuff that you have to, like, know, kind of. But I enjoy it. I really do. And it's nice. So, yeah. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but like I'm going with I already did parts of it, like Gordon, Catwoman, and the city are already done. Like they're all fully colored and everything. But like you can see that she has a very pink light to it. And then, wait a second, stop, I'm just getting something. Sorry. Okay, so she has a very pink light to it, and then Gordon has a very orange light to it. Batman obviously is going to have a very red light to it, and then my plan is to have Joker in a yellow light, and then the Penguin in a like dark blue light. So then that's kind of my plan for this drawing, is to do that type of I don't know, like dynamic, I don't know, it's not dynamic lighting. It's just something that I like to, I thought that it would work well to have them each be, it would give them like the sense that they're in different places, because they are, like they're not in the same place. Like, I think that a lot of comic book covers have all of the characters, like, fighting someone or something like that, so they all have the same general lighting, but that's not what this is. Here, they are... they're all in different places. Like, Gordon's in a crime scene. Catwoman, I guess, would be coming out of, I don't know, some type of like streets type thing like that. Nightclub, I don't know. Penguins in the rain, because that's where I got that's the only thing that they have the penguin in for the trailer. And then I have Batman in the Red Room. So then that's kind of my plan for this. And so then, yeah. So, okay, that was not... Okay. I'm going to switch to Portuguese really quick just to not leave, them hanging, I don't know. Então, eu tô fazendo aqui um pôster do Batman, aqui é o Gordon, Mulher Gato, Pinguim, Charada, eu acho, e o Batman. E daí eu tô fazendo tudo, eles vão estar numa luz diferente. Tipo, eles são tudo... Cada um vai estar numa luz de cor diferente. E é isso, mais ou menos, né? Então daí eu acho que... Eu achei que ia ficar bem dinâmico fazer assim. E acho que tá ficando bem dinâmico. Tipo, na minha opinião, eu acho que tá funcionando e tal. Então, pode não parecer muita coisa agora, o Charada, mas a coisa de colorir é que são muitos estágios, sabe? É muita coisa que faz isso e faz aquilo, e depois é mais outra coisa, e isso daqui. Então, agora pode não parecer tão bom, mas depois vai ficar melhor, assim. Confia em mim. O Matheus falou, bem legal essa estética, mano. Valeu, cara. Como eu não faço ainda muito, como eu não treinei ainda muita coisa de colorir, eu ainda não sei, sabe, exatamente fazer exatamente desse jeito, que nem eu tenho com arte final. Arte final, eu sei exatamente como que eu vou fazer e tudo isso. Mas colorir eu não tenho, então daí eu já é cada peça de cada coisa que eu faço é diferente. Vai que vai ser desse jeito. Então que legal que gostou. Tô tentando de um jeito diferente da minha última que eu colori, sabe? Então é tudo experiência nova. O Matheus falou, quando eu faço uma página, eu tento colocar luz e sombra dinâmicas também. É bem importante, assim. E eu vi uma live do David Finch, que ele fez com o Dan dos Santos. E o que o Dan falou, Dan é colorista, né? O que ele falou era que se a luz, tem que pensar na cor da luz. Então, tipo, se a luz é do luar e tal, não vai ser, a cor de pele não vai ser uma cor de pele da pessoa normal, que seria numa luz neutra, assim, mais ou menos. Então é bem... E me abriu o olho bastante, porque eu não fazia nada de jeito, eu só fazia ali e eu botava os gradientes da cor que eu escolhia e deu. E agora eu já Tipo, ela aqui, ela tem uma camada no arquivo que se eu tirar, aí, esse é ela. Esse daqui é ela numa luz normal, né? Sem mais, nem sem nada. Eu acho que eu tô gritando um pouquinho. Mas se eu botar essa camada, pimba, ela já parece que ela tá numa rua ou um bar ou uma coisa assim, e já dá um tom bem diferente. Então, uma coisa que eu aprendi com aquela live dele era sempre era de como que eu falo? De pensar na cor da luz, não só na cor do que tu tá colorindo, mas na cor da luz para poder alterar o que precisa ser alterado. Então, agora o que eu comecei o Coringa, o Charada. Eu não falo o nome dele muito em português, por isso que tô me confundindo todo. Então era assim, né? Mas daí eu fui fazendo e tal, e ficou desse jeito. Poxa, eu não. Eu acho que vai ficar desse jeito mesmo. Mas daí o que eu. Então agora mais ou menos dele os esboços de onde que vai ser a luz. Agora eu vou pegar o meu. Sei lá, isso. Não é esfumaciador, mas é blender. Então o que ele faz, ele vai misturar as cores que estão aqui. Então daí eu faço isso para fazer essas transições de cores mais. Não sei como explicar muito bem, mas é mais suave e para não ficar tão forte, porque às vezes pode ficar ruim, ou sei lá, aqui ficou muito esboçado, ficou muito desleixado, uma coisa assim. Então daí eu passo aqui o esfumaciador e ele vai me arrumando essas coisas e faz ficar de jeito mais satisfatório o produto final. Então daí o que eu vou fazer eu vou fazer eu vou chamar de esfumaciador. Provavelmente não é o esfumaciador, mas eu vou fingir que é, e porque eu não sei, eu sou preguiçoso. Mas tá, então o que eu vou fazer? Eu vou continuar fazendo isso para fazer tudo ficar bem suave, bem. Poxa, tô mal do português. Bah, tá, não consigo falar nada. Tá bem. Então, daí já fica mais melhor. Não, mais melhor não. Então daí o que eu vou fazer? Eu vou pegar essa daqui, deixa eu ver o nome da brush que eu quero. É Basic Tip, então é básico, é o básico do básico do básico. E o que eu vou fazer aí eu vou passar de novo essas linhas para fazer elas ficarem um pouco mais rígidas, mas agora eu vou ser bem mais calmo com elas, sabe? Eu não vou eu não vou assim passar sem pensar muito. Eu vou fazer bem meticulosamente para fazer uma linha que fique boa, assim, uma coisa boa. Matheus, eu me acostumei com o inglês. O inglês não sei se é minha primeira língua, tecnicamente, ou o quê, mas eu falo, ainda mais agora que eu não tenho ido para a escola presencial nem nada, eu só falo inglês. Eu só falo inglês aqui em casa, é só inglês, só inglês. E daí acostuma, né? E daí eu me esqueço aí da gíria. Gíria não, mas de como dizer, sei lá, a palavra que eu tava tendo dificuldade agora, não tinha antes, mas agora me esqueço, me dá um branco. Então tô louco para pegar uma vacina para poder, para as escolas poder voltar, para eu poder socializar de novo. Não que eu seja uma pessoa muito social, eu não sou. Não se engane. Mas... Poxa, essa parte aqui tá me dando uma dificuldade que eu vou... Nossa! É que eu não acho a cor certa. Eu não acho a cor certa que eu queria para fazer aquela linha que eu falei. Então eu vou esfumaçar de novo. Eu vou fazer aqui um esfumaçado. E deu. E depois eu pego a básica e aplico essa cor e deu. Vou deixar. Ai, desculpa. Desculpa. Não vai ser mais nada. Então, acho que vou seguir fazendo isso. Nossa, já se passou meia hora mais ou menos que eu comecei tarde, mas meia hora. O tempo passa rápido. Tá bem. Então agora eu vou fazer aqui no escuro. E depois aqui tem que passar direitinho, né? Pra não... Ah, não ficou bom, não gostei. Peguei a cor errada, sabe? Pega ali uma cor mais escura do que era pra ser e arruina tudo e tal, e não dá. Mas acho que é por aí, sabe? Ele tá quase pronto essa parte. Acho que vou dizer que tá pronto. Depois eu vou pegar aqui Vou pegar aquela mesma que eu tava usando, que na verdade é uma airbrush. Então daí eu já pego aqui e já dou mais outra daquelas básicas. Não, cara, eu não moro nos Estados Unidos, não. É que a minha família Minha mãe, ela é americana, então daí eu já aprendi a falar inglês e já é básico, sim. Mas não, eu moro no Brasil. Então, acho que por aí deu. Agora o que eu vou fazer? Eu vou pegar uma airbrush mais média, mais ou menos assim. E depois eu vou fazer uns detalhes menores. Aqui, tipo, isso daqui, ou essas coisas aqui. Porque a airbrush, ela é boa porque ela não é muito... Não é que não é firme, mas ela não é uma cor sólida. Não é sólido, mas ela não é super forte, então me deixa fazer coisas assim mais sutis que eu não podia fazer antes, tal. O que ajuda. O Matheus perguntou: Nossa, cara, já ia perguntar como tá vendo as publicações de quadrinhos aí. Como assim, publicação de quadrinhos? Peraí. Não entendi bem. Eu não compro quadrinho, então se eu não sei se eu vou saber muito aí do assunto, mas não entendi muito a pergunta. De novo, desculpa o silêncio. Eu tenho que fazer mais dessas para poder me acostumar mais, para poder não ter isso de acontecer de novo, de eu ficar em silêncio, de eu me atrapalhar com o microfone e atrasar tudo. Mas eu perdi completamente meu pensamento. Ai, ai. Tá, o que eu vou fazer agora? Eu vou botar a opacidade em 50% e eu peguei uma airbrush bem leve, ela é bem macia. Daí eu peguei uma das minhas cores mais escuras, eu vou passar aqui em geral por onde que tá mais escuro no meu personagem. Eu vou botar a opacidade um pouquinho mais alta, que não estava dando muito resultado. Mas daí eu só vou passar aqui, porque daí ele dá uma sensação de quando tu dá o zoom para fora, de que a luz tá mesmo vindo daí. Mesmo se não for, se não tiver um monte de coisa aí, ó. Tu olha daí, dá pra ver que a luz é daqui, né? E daí depois o que eu faço, eu pego aqui uma cor, a minha cor base, minha airbrush, e daí... Eita. Eu não sei escolher cor. Muito a aprender ainda, muito a aprender. Mas daí eu passo aqui uns escuros, onde parece que está muito claro, né? Porque eu não quero que fique achatado demais, coisa assim. Ah, tá, entendi. Entendi agora, Matheus. Porque eu tô achando que eu morava nos Estados Unidos. Entendi. Então acho que por ele essa parte deu. Acho que não quero fazer muito mais, porque senão pode estragar uma coisa assim. E daí o melhor a fazer, eu acho, é dar um zoom assim, e se parece que a luz, porque os detalhes eu sei que estão, eu estou satisfeito com os detalhes aqui. Então daí eu já, como é que eu falo assim? Eu sei que os detalhes estão bons, então se eu der um zoom e a iluminação parece que ela está fluindo, dá para ver que uma parte é mais escura que a outra, e daí eu já paro e deu. Eu vou mudar para o inglês rapidinho, porque eu acho que eu fiquei muito tempo sem falar inglês, então eu vou dar uma mudada rapidinho aqui. So I'm sorry that I haven't really been speaking a lot of English. I'm sorry, but so basically what I've been saying is just about how the steps that I do for coloring is obviously the flats, which I didn't do today because they're amazingly boring, and I don't feel like that would be fun or anything. And so then so I do the flats, and then I'll go with my airbrush like medium, and then I'll just quickly do out where the lighting is, so like where the lighter parts are, and then that way I select all of my colors that are going to go there. And then after that, then I'm going to get my blender, and I'll just pass it over each of those transitions of color. So what I do before is like a spot coloring or like stuff like that, kind of like anime, like, and then I'll blend them, and then I'll get a gel type pen. Like it says that it's basic, but it looks like it's like a gel sort of opacity pen. And then what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to like add a little bit more crispiness to the lines that were blended. So over here, I think is the best example. That little line there, that's like quite hard edge, but it was blended before, and then I added that hard edge with the gel one. And then what I'll do after that is I'll go blend a couple more if I need to, add super smaller details with that same medium airbrush, and then I'll go with the big soft airbrush and do a general, like this is darker, this is lighter type of a thing. So then this is going to be, you can see that's what I did. Like that's without any line art or anything like that. That's just what I colored. Actually, I'm going to kind of turn off the line art just to see what it looks like. Okay. So then, yeah, so this is coloring. This is what I've colored. It doesn't look like a lot. It actually looks quite bad. But that's why inking makes a difference. Because it gives you all that stuff. Not that I think that anybody was in doubt about how important inking was, but there it is. So you can see that I have a lot of layers here, if you can see that. Because all that is that I work with a lot of layers because that's what I have to do instead of masking layers, is just a bunch of layers, and it's still not ideal, but it is what it is, and I can't change it because I'm poor, and I work on that, and that's it. So yeah. So sorry again, I'm just getting something set up here. Man, I am not in a good organized day today, let me tell you. Oh, man. Okay, but I'm gonna do the stream, and I'm gonna go back to Portuguese now because I think that's who's watching it more. Bem, então agora eu vou fazer essa bandana, sei lá, essa a fita, mas não é fita, mas é uma parte que coloca a máscara dele ali, e é isso que eu vou trabalhar agora. Não vai ser muito difícil, vai ser rapidinho, uma coisa assim que não é, óbvio, uma coisa pequenininha, né? Então não vai demorar tanto, mas vou rapidinho aqui dar uma passada. Hey, Tomicart, what's up, dude? Good to see you here. Sorry, I started it late. Technical difficulties. Happy you're here, man. So I'm just gonna quickly do this little rubber band thing that's on his that connects his mask to his face, and then I'm gonna move on and work on the tape, which is gonna probably be the hardest part. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really looking that forward to it, but whatever. I'm not gonna complain that much. I refuse to complain. It's not true. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of shadow there because it would be casting that shadow. Like this would be casting shadow here. And then I'm gonna move over to the green that I chose. And then I'm gonna select here. And actually something that I think I'm not really gonna try and give that much like tips on coloring, because I am not that great at coloring. Like I like, it's like very, very little. But when I'm changing the colors to see like, oh, I want the darker tone or I want the lighter tone, I used to do it on this triangle thing. Like I would select, oh, okay, then I'll do that, then I'll do that. But that I found was a bad idea because it would like put a bunch of the values off, you know, like a lot of the coloring stuff that you need to know that I don't. But I was noticing that it wasn't really working when I started doing more intricate actual coloring stuff. So then I used these 3 bars here. And so then what I do is it will, like, I choose 1 bar only to work with. And then from that bar, I do, you know, obviously one way or the other. And that's how it, like, to the right, it's darker, and to the left, it's lighter. So then I just work on going a little bit to the right, finding the right colors, and that will keep it. I found that actually keeps it on the like right value set or whatever, so that way I don't have to worry with that type of stuff, which is good because I don't like it. Okay, so there's that little band. You know, why not? I mean, I don't know. I like adding a bunch of small little details, you know? So I think that it's cool to be able to do this type of a thing. Even if it's something so small, I still think that it looks relatively good. And so then that's nice. Tomicart said, looking cool, dude. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you like it. Hopefully you'll like the end result. I'll post it on Instagram I don't know when I'm going to get it done, honestly. These things sometimes I think that they're going to be like easy peasy. Yeah, it'll take like a week, and then I have things that I do and stuff, and it just doesn't work out. But it's fine. So then here I'm doing the soft one the soft airbrush that I told you to give it that general lighting feeling. I think that works. But something that I did notice with this is that it's looking very vibrant compared to the compared to the main mask, and I think it's calling too much attention. So I'm going to mute it a little bit so that it doesn't call that much attention, because you can see this is like a very boring green, and that's kind of more of a vibrant green. Maybe I should have switched those two up, and maybe there's a way to do that, but I don't know it. So that would be, I think, too much work to try and get that all turned out, so I just decided to mute it a little bit. And I mean, I like that. I really like how blending works. So I know that I said that I was going to work on the tape, but I'm not. I'm actually going to work on the this glasses. Superman's most deadly weapon. I don't know why I said that. I don't. Okay, so now we're going to pick our glasses color, which should be this one. I'll separate it over here in my palette that I created. So this has all of the colors that I've worked on for this piece. They're all in here, hopefully. So then that's what I work with. So in here, I usually work with this bottom one, but since gray is like a really weird color, I decided I'm going to work with this top one. Oh no, that's not going to work. It's the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to get it darker here. Get it on my brush for a little. Let me get it on my brush. Is that even coloring? Man, that is very little difference. I think I gotta change it more. Okay. I'm gonna switch to Portuguese really quick. Don't mind me. Então, eu terminei ali elástico ali dele. E agora eu vou trabalhar nesses óculos. E depois eu faço a fita. E depois eu vou fazer aquela luz amarela. E depois eu vou terminar. Então esse é o plano do que eu vou fazer hoje na live. Ou se chegar às 9 horas, eu vou acabar a live pelas 9 horas, porque tem compromisso e tem coisa acontecendo 9, então realmente 9 horas tem que acabar. Mas não são 9 horas, então. Agora, uma coisa que eu estava pensando se eu devo ou não fazer é essas covinhas que eu fiz aqui nos óculos. Dar um acento nelas. Eu acho que eu vou, porque eu acho que precisa mais ou menos, sabe? Eu acho que isso daqui tá parecendo muito sem graça e coisa assim. Eu não quero que seja sem graça. Então daí eu vou dar uma acentuada, uma coisa assim, sabe? Que acho que pode ajudar. E óbvio que sempre quando eu faço uma live, uma coisa assim, não é exatamente meu melhor trabalho. Mas é um trabalho que eu tô feliz, sabe? Do que eu consegui aqui. Mas, vamos lá. Roland Kutcherudge is here. Hey man, thanks for coming. Sorry I'm late. Technical difficulties. But it's fine now. I figured it out. So I'm gonna do a little, like, very small detailing here, and it's gonna probably not affect the outcome of this drawing very much, but I feel like it needs to be done. You know, like I feel like my inking made it necessary. You know, like when I made these double lines here, it's like I was telling myself, my inker future self, like, you're gonna have to do, like, you can't not do this, you know? Doesn't matter if I wanted to or not. Like, it just, like, it leaves it so strongly indicated that that's what it's supposed to be, that I can't not do it. And it's just gonna be these little grooves in the glasses that I don't think anyone with glasses has. I've never seen anyone with these grooves on, but I did them. And now I'm deciding to actually color them in. Is that a mistake? Maybe. We'll find out. Yeah, so I'll just spend a little bit of time doing this. And so let me guys know, are you guys liking this stream more? Or do you prefer inking streams? Just for me to know, because if I ever do one again, I would like to, do what the people want me to do more rather than what they don't. So definitely pay attention. And I mean, I kind of only did this one not only because I wanted to get some of it done, and like a live stream, forces me to work on something. Like if it says I have to do it then. I can't just I'll do it a little bit later or something like that. No, like you have to do it during the live stream. And so then if I don't, what am I going to do? So, but then what I decided to do was I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, man. Dang it. I'm trying to regain it. I can't remember what I was saying. Whatever. Rowan said, both are good. The microphone here is a bit harsher, though. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the technical difficulties that I was having. It was my microphone for some reason stopped, and then I had to change it out, and then I had to mess with some settings that I had never messed with before and probably shouldn't have messed with. And yeah, I think that it's harsher. So like if I raise my voice up a little bit, it will raise it up a lot. But yeah, I mean, I said to my mom that I want to try and get a better mic for this because I want to do these more. So I want to, be able to give you people the best quality that I can give. I don't want to give it like whatever I have lying around, stuff like that. I want to make it good, and I'm going to try and work for that. So hopefully you're like, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for the feedback, because I didn't get a lot of time to test my new setup. Like, I was setting it up and it was already like, for me, 7 something. And so then I had to already, like, I gotta go on the stream. I can't, I don't have time to keep testing and frolicking and testing if it works or if it's perfect or not. And I mean, that's the result. It's not a great audio system. So thank you. I'll try and keep the voice changing to a minimum, because definitely I understand. Roland says, I've heard good things about Blue Yeti brand microphones. Not sure if they go to Brazil. I think they do. I mean, I can, I think I've seen them on Amazon Brazil. But yeah, I mean, I don't know like how much they cost, and like since this is not like something that I am not allowed, but like I don't have the ability to do this regularly, like weekly or anything like that. I don't want to put in. Obviously, I don't think Blue Yeti is really expensive, but I don't want to put in money or like a lot of money or anything like that without, it's not without the guarantee that it's going to work, but just knowing that I'm not going to be able to, first of all, get money back or anything like that. It's just, I think that's why I haven't done it yet. I think that's why I don't have a better microphone or stuff like that, is because of that fear. But I think that, it's definitely, I bet that I could find a mic that I can afford and that would be very reasonable for me, even in Brazil. So yeah, I don't want to make any promises, but I definitely will try my best. I already have not a webcam. Oh, I don't have a webcam. I already have a phone, a tripod. It's not a tripod, but a phone holder. So that way I can, if I ever do one traditionally, I can already have a better phone setup, which is good. And yeah, so now the next step is just that. Roland said, I think the basic range microphones from Blue Yeti are like 50, 90 US dollars. Yeah, so I mean, 50 US dollars, that's like, for me, like I said, I don't have a lot of money, not money spending for this, for YouTube and stuff. So I mean, I think a fit, man, that'd be a lot of Brazilian reais. Like, it's like 6 times. So 50 times 6 is 5 times 6, 33, 300. Yeah, I can't spend 300 reais on a microphone for only YouTube, you know? Like, I'd have to figure something else out. But I mean, I can search it. I could find something else. I mean, the microphone that I got is probably like 2 reais or something. It's like a terrible microphone. It's broken. So I don't think that would be my price range, but definitely I could find something else. So I will definitely try, like I said. So, I mean, this tape is going to, I think, be the hardest thing to do, which is why I haven't done it, because, you know, it's hard. And so then what I'm planning on doing is I think I'm just going to do, like, basically the same thing, but then I'm going to add a little more highlight since it's a very reflective surface. I think that would be a good, you know, thing to do. What do you guys think? Should I add highlights? Do you guys have another way that I could make this look like tape? Because it's like supposed to be like, not duct tape, but just like tape, you know? It's not supposed to be like a cloth or anything, it's just tape. Which is what I'm having the most trouble trying to figure out how to texture. Roland, it's not necessarily a lot. Like, I'm also not very into that, like, because I don't pay that much attention to that stuff. But I don't think it's necessarily a lot of money. It's just that for my like situation that I find myself in, of having YouTube and live streaming be like a very secondary thing, 300 is like a lot of money to put in to something like this, you know? So I don't think it's a lot of money per se, like for a living or whatever, but it is in my context of needing a microphone to do live streaming on. I'm gonna switch to Portuguese really quick here. Oi, tio Graciano, valeu por vir, cara. Valeu pelas palmas. Então, pessoal do Brasil, eu tô só tentando fazer essa fita, e ela é uma fita mesmo, ela não é uma outra coisa, ela é uma fita. Então daí eu tô tentando achar um jeito de de conseguir fazer sentir como fita, sabe? Mas eu vou achar uma coisa eu faço. Então daí o que eu vou fazer? De novo, fazer aquela coisa do vou dar um zoom, pá, daí eu vou fazer aqui essa cor clara, pá, e depois eu só passo aqui de novo, com isso, pimba, e deu, praticamente deu. Mas o que eu tenho que fazer agora? Eu tenho que dar aquele brilho que eu falei que eu ia dar, opa. Então o que eu vou fazer? Eu vou pegar aquela ali básica, essa daqui tem que ser ainda mais assim. Esse daqui já é branco, né? Não sei não. Vou botar aqui o tamanho um pouco. Acho que vai ficar nisso mesmo. Ei, tio Marinho, cheguei atrasado, mas cheguei. Ah, normal, até eu tava atrasado hoje, assim, então obrigado por vir. É, espero que consiga gostar do resto. Então, obrigado. Então eu terminei aqui essa parte. Agora o que eu vou fazer? Agora eu vou ir para essa. Poxa vida, eu não sei como é que eu vou falar isso. Eu ju... Peraí, o meu Google vai ajudar aqui. Camadas, eu acho que é camadas mesmo. Acho que é por aí. É camadas, assim, que eu vou fazer. Eu tenho um monte aqui, mas na verdade eu não vou explicar, porque eu acho que é uma coisa que sim, que é bem específico, mas resumindo, é uma camada a parte de todas as cores que eu fiz no charada para poder dar coloração pro, pro desenho individual sem estragar tudo que eu fiz antes. Então daí se eu tiver que mudar alguma coisa de antes, eu mudo. Se eu quiser mudar a cor, eu mudo e não arruína um outro. Então, vamos lá. Tá bem, então eu vou tirar... ainda não. Espera aí. Tem que fazer os óculos deles aqui. O óculos tá muito... tá muito... Não dá ainda esse óculos. Mas eu vou fazer, vai ser bem simples. Vou fazer aqui... E se simplesmente isso for só fazer aqui umas linhazinhas rapidinhas e vai ser só isso. Isso mesmo, tio, isso mesmo. Vou mudar para inglês rapidinho aqui, tá? So what I decided to do with the glasses is just like, a little bit of highlights like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a blender and then I'll just make that go together a little nicer since that's a little rough. And especially since glasses, they're not like rough like that. They're like, very blurry and stuff. So then I'm just going to blur those together. So I think that looks okay. There we go. Little bit of glasses. And so then, okay, now I am going to do the main, I don't know if you can see it, but the layer is called effects. So that's what I'm going to do now. It's going to be the effects. And this palette is full. Like, I have so many colors here. Okay, so let's try and find a good yellowish. Would green be a good color? Would that look weird? I'll do a yellowish green color. Okay, so then I'm going to go to get a different type of... Yeah, that's not going to work. Also not going to work. Okay, so this part, it's going to be very... Man, I'm not going to do that. It ruins all my shading. That's the thing. That I have a lot of trouble finding a color that does not ruin my shading completely. Because, I don't want that to happen, obviously. The thing about having him being a green light is that he's already green. I'm not going to do a green light. I'm going to have it be a very, very yellowish light. No, that's the eraser. Man. I'm going to try and put the opacity very low so that it doesn't affect it too much. And I mean, I bet the people that know how to do color management, I bet they know what I'm doing wrong here, but I don't. Okay, I don't. I'm noticing that that's going very poorly together. So I'm not going to do it. Então, pessoal do Brasil aí, o que eu estou fazendo agora é tentando dar uma luz meio amarelada, ou algum tipo de luz, para poder dar, que nem eu fiz aqui nesses dois aqui de baixo, para eu poder fazer. Roland said, in my experience with coloring, it's best to have a focused palette so it doesn't get overwhelming. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have done a separate palette for each of the characters. Because, like, my palette is relatively, like, I guess, focused. I don't know if we're talking about the same palette. I think, are you talking about the type of palette that it's like the tones that I'm generally going to use in the piece? Because the palette that I'm talking about is like the creative palette. So, like, the actual, like the tool that's a section of colors that I put all in there together. But yeah, I understand where you're talking. If it's the other one, I understand what you're saying about having like a concentrated palette, which makes sense. Like, I understand that. I don't actually use those though. I probably should, but I don't. Man, I'm trying to think of something that wouldn't ruin the values, but that also would keep it relatively okay. I don't want to do red though. Has to be a yellow. It has to be. I'm going to do this very beige-like color. Man, all these yellow colors are ruining my green. Put it 100%. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, so, no, wait, no, I got to take the opacity all the way down. No, actually, I think I know what the problem is. This one doesn't have opacity. Is that right? Is that what it is? I'm gonna try and change to maybe a different brush. Maybe that will help. I don't know. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I found what the problem was. The other brush that I was using didn't have pressure sensitivity on it. So then everything was on such like high scale that it was ruining things. And so now I found one that isn't that bad, I guess. It's still not great, but... So Weebart Thomas said that details are looking great. Thank you so much, Thomas. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to try with yellow again. You know, I need to put the opacity up a little bit. Oh, sorry, I missed a Roland comment that he said, yes, I'm referring to the general color choice, but having each character on a separate layer is a good idea. Yes, I agree. Okay, so I think that we can't do... I think I'm just going to have to keep it with this. I want that orange light. I want that yellow type of light. I'll change this up later. Okay, so I'm going to add that little color there. What? Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to a little bit concentrated. I'll add it more over here. Okay. Okay, so then I'm going to... Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm trying to make the color more apparent, like the lighting more apparent, you know? So there you can see, okay, there's a light coming from there. Ooh, wow, that actually looks much better now that I look at it like that. I like it. I don't know what you guys think, but I like it. I really do. Make a darker one. See if I can get a darker light over there. I'm going to add a red light. Had an idea. I'm going to add a red light to this rim light that I drew over here. I set it up for myself. Wait a second. I know what the problem is. Small problem fix. There we go. Now I'm going to go over to the ink layer really quick. I just got to fix up one small little thing. There we go. I just forgot to do this. Roland asked, are you familiar with the gel layer? It's a monochrome layer added after to help uniform all the colors in the image. I don't know what that is. Honestly, it sounds like my program Krita would not have it because it's a free program and it doesn't have a lot of features that are basic in Photoshop or Clip Studio. So honestly, I doubt that it has it, but I will definitely look into it, either if it doesn't have a gel layer specifically, something similar, because it sounds like that could help. Oh man. Yeah, I'm going to add a red light. Like I said, I'm just going to add this orange red over here. Sorry the silence again. Just trying to get this worked out. But actually, what I forgot, here you go to 50%, and then I'm going to actually make this a little, that looks disgusting. That looks actually much, much worse. Trying to figure it out because I really want that red light. Let's put it at higher opacity. Here we go. And I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so I figured out what I'm going to do for this rim light thing. And I think that when you do it with like a lower opacity, it doesn't change the color that you're coloring over. It just changes its like tone, or I don't know what I'm talking about. I truly don't. Okay, here we go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to up the size, lower the opacity just a little bit. And I'm going to make it look like there actually is that light coming from there. So it doesn't just look, like, oh, okay, they just added a random red line. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And by they, I mean we, because I'm the one who did this. So, oh, no. Oh, man, I hate it when I don't let go of my brush. And so then when I undo something, it undoes this, like, sequence of lines that I've done, and it's, like, the worst thing in history. Okay, there we go. Still looks pretty bad, not gonna lie. Gonna try and go back to the original like tape color thing. See if I can get that to work more. Nope, that's not what I wanted. This color. Here we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna lighten it up a little bit. It looked like it was really dark. And then also for this green band, I guess that would be the color. No, I want a lighter color than that. Okay. What do you guys think? Pretty sure that's what that's all I'm going to do for this stream. Because I don't think I only have another like 40 minutes, less than that, and I think that I'm not going to be able to get all of the Penguin done indefinitely, not all of Batman. Batman has a lot left. So I definitely think that I'm happy with the result. Like, I like that yellow light. It looks like there is actually light there. I think it's only my second favorite. I still prefer Catwoman. The purple is really good. I liked it. But I mean, yeah. Ron said earlier, I recently found a working scanner, but I still can't find your email. I'll DM it to you on Instagram after the stream. I'll get you that. So thank you everybody who speaks English for coming here, or not. Okay, no, let me rephrase that. Thank you everybody for coming. I'm sorry that I had problems with the getting set up part and that I had to delay the stream 15 minutes. I'm happy that I was able to get it done at all. I'm sorry about the mic. I'm sure that it's not the best on your ears. But I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned a couple of stuff maybe. And I hope that I can do this again. I don't know when I'm going to be able to. I don't really have any, prediction for that. But hopefully you guys will be able to go there next time. So, bye. Para todo mundo aí, obrigado por vir. Desculpa a demora e espero que vocês tenham gostado. Espero que vocês possam gostar de mais coisas que eu poste, ou mais lives, mais vídeos, alguma coisa assim. Então, tchau!